Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well this afternoon. Let us tap right in and see what storyline Spirit would like to share with you this evening. Actually not evening, afternoon. It's only 4:30. Thanks for being here everybody. Central energy, please, spirits. Whoa. The sun. Vitality, positivity, warmth, celebration. All is well. In the challenge position. 6 of Swords in the upright. Releasing baggage, moving on to calmer waters. Releasing what no longer serves you in the highest good. Subconscious in the subconscious. Seven of Swords. Betrayal, dishonesty. So of course that's in your subconscious. I mean, look at the previous cycle and what you've just been through, right? You're leaving it behind. Your challenge is leaving that behind. You are the sun. You need to extract yourself from that somehow, energetically, emotionally. In the recent past, we have the Two of Pentacles. So there is a balancing being made, like a balance is being restored through negotiations, through some pretty big decisions. Intentions and expectations. Justice. The law of cause and effect. Fairness. That's what is fair. In the near future. Ooh, 10 of Swords. Painful endings and defeat. A complete collapse for somebody or a system of things. The lens is being looked through. So you've got the Three of Wands moving forward, shining a light, gathering information, doing your research. in the environment, the Page of Pentacles, skill development. Financial opportunity, some sort of manifestation, hopes and fears. Eight of Swords, restriction, imprisonment. So what this tells me is that somebody's going through a painful ending because justice is being served regarding the law of cause and effect. So they're making plans to move forward here. They're trying to find you. They're trying to locate you. They want to come forward and make an offer to work with you with the intention of imprisoning you or binding you somehow. You're the Sun. So in the outcome, this kind of came out and it leaned up against my leg. So what we've got here is the Lovers reversed. So this person's efforts aren't going to be, they're not going to be realized. There's a misalignment of values. You don't want to work with this person. We've got Two of Wands here. So you've got a lot of people who are probably trying to track you right now and reconcile, because you are the Sun and they need your essence. They need your energy. They need to be covered by you because you've gained your freedom, see? And they are in despair, suffering a trauma and nightmares because you were the gift, Empress. The inheritance is with you. You probably don't even know who many of these people are. You have gained a victory over the illusion that was cast upon you. And the Emperor is here. The Emperor is here regarding prosperity and abundance. He's keeping a close eye on this, delivering justice. Whoever comes forward in this energy to try with the intention of binding or restricting you is like, that's dangerous ground. But then they don't have anything to lose. They're suffering a painful ending. They're in a Ten of Swords energy. So because you left and because they couldn't bind themselves to you and your essence, basically your energy, they didn't care about you. They care about your energy, and they were having a field day on it, but you did not renew that contract, or you've detached from them somehow. And all is well. You're experiencing a rebirth. And look, you've got justice again. Justice, justice. You're the Sun. You've got justice for this conflict. And who was bringing conflict to you? Trying to martyr you, this driver that was driving you for entertainment, they're going to be disconnected. And that's justice. You're moving on. You're moving on. You're moving away from these kin. Or maybe this is your new kin. Maybe you have new kin. We'll continue to clarify. We've got the Seven of Swords here. Yeah, these kin, trickery and fraud, they're receiving justice. The law of cause and effect. Self-preservation, because you were able to preserve yourself or be preserved through this trickery and this fraud. Balance is being restored. Justice is being delivered. God is here. Absence. Absent fathers. Absent fathers are weighing their decisions. Who are these people? Do they have a club of absent fathers or what? I don't know. Justice is being served, the law of cause and effect. Religion. Justice is being served on dark religious practices or whatever. They're receiving a Ten of Swords ending. Invisible. Could be invisible wounds. Whatever this painful ending is, like it might not be obvious to the onlooker, like it might be internal. This might be an internal destruction. If it's invisible and it's a painful ending with deep, deep wounds, it's internal. For this wise guy. Wise guy is having some deep wounds and it's invisible. So either the wise guy is in an invisible place or the painful ending that this wise guy is going through is you can't see it with the naked eye. Like it might be internal is what I'm saying. Like an internal, like, I don't know. Have you ever had internal fireworks? I mean, those of us who have survived this kind of a thing have, because we've been blown apart and shattered and then had to put ourselves back together. So we know what it's like to be completely obliterated and then you know, be reinstated. So you're moving forward. Somebody's moving forward. They want to move forward. This wise guy, he's invisible. It could be that he's invisible right now. He's going through some painful endings. He's stalking you. He's stalking you. Trying to find your location. Yeah, he's trying to find the location of an arcana. In the outcome, we got this. So let us just continue to clarify. So we got the Page of Pentacles. So he's here. He wants to make a financial, he wants to manifest some financial opportunity or some skill development. A player wants to come and learn from the arcana how to undo the arcana. So we got a scammer here. The intention is to bind the arcana. So they're going to come forward. They're playing. They want to play still. They want to play still. Because they want your home and they want your things. They want to bind you and they want your home and they want your things. So they're trying to find where you're at. They're going to come in and they're going to do whatever and try to assume your identity and your environment, basically. So we got the Lovers in the reverse. So whatever they did, whatever spirits, maybe the spirits don't want to work with them, or whatever spiritual practices they've been doing, maybe they've been trying to cast love spells and stuff, and maybe they've been backfiring, and instead they've been getting detached. That's kind of what I'm picking up on this. They've been trying to do love spells on you, this player, and they want to come in and say, hey, let's work together, you know, nonchalant, right? But their love spells are backfiring. You're not interested in this person. In fact, you might be repulsed. There's you're not. There's a complete disharmony, a misalignment of values. It's like, you're a leader. And they want your role. They want to come in and attach to you like a freaking leech. Because you're a sovereign leader. Arcana. What a scumbag. They've got the message. You are conscientious, you are love, and you've received a promise. You've got the message, a promise of privilege, of love. You're a conscientious person. Congratulations. So they know this about you, and they are spying on you. They want to find your location because they want to come in and they want to puppet you. They want to puppet your output and your contribution to the world in whatever avenue or institution or project that you apply yourself in. They want to rule it and influence you into how that should go forward and be done. So they're going to come in and they want to play your puppet master, your handler. There's a defense against this personality from this wholesome person. They're going to be haunted. They haunted you. Yeah, they haunted you, and you survived their hardship by keeping optimism and peace at the forefront. And this witch is out of time because you shine and people can see you now. They're no longer hid. Whatever spell, whatever cloaking spell or whatever, it burned off. Everybody can see you now. So yeah, they're looking for your location so they can bring you drama. This family. They have horrible, horrible ideas how they want to undo you and remove you while assuming your identity, your innocent identity. They're a chicken, of a tribe of chickens. A teacher, explorers, whatever, man. You remember, they want to visit you. They want to be attached to your creativity, but you remember, and it's prophesied, you are on this spiritual throne. These addicts were competing with you for it. You're the creator, natural, as is. And you are seen by these vain people with limited perceptions, and they want your body. They want to be you. They want to assume your identity. You're gaining attention. Everybody can see that you are in service. And there's a backstory to this. They want to come in and knock you out of the game using the knowledge that they have. They want to put you in the grave and assume your identity. They're working on it right now. So they're working both sides of the field, the light and the dark, to create this change. They have expectations of your limelight position, this snake. They're working real hard right now. But you've been forgiven and you've received your purpose. You didn't do anything. You don't have to do anything. You're seen as perfect by your evermore, who is going to make an appearance. To those who are horse playing around with you. This is important. They know that you self-care and you are in communication. You're linked. You're not alone. These drivers are wanting to martyr you. They want to martyr you and disconnect you and steal your compass. This is what they do for entertainment. This is how they do it, cycle after cycle after cycle. And right now you're shining, you're drawing all kinds of attention to yourself, and they want to come in and knock you out of the game and assume your identity and tell the whole world that they are you, and then give you some role model. And I'm telling you right now, if it's me, I'm telling you, no role model. Go inside and water your damn seed and figure out what God intended for you to be. Okay? Because I'm not going to say anything other than that. And I'm really not fond of the idea of this player coming into my read, trying to assume my identity. And the fact of the matter is that none of us really are alone, and the Most High is within all and sees all. And this person is an idiot, or people. Anyway, that's my personal perception for the present moment, and let us continue to clarify. there's stories about the Christed being the bride of Christ, and how she's this beautiful light, and how she's got to die too, right? Be crucified so that people can live, whatever, And you got the one who wants to lift her, and the one who wants to lower her. So the one who wants to lift her and then and then the one who wants to lower and then just siphon, right? The vampiric, right? So you got both of them here, and obviously this vampiric parasite is on their way to be a leech, which is what they do. It's who they are. So all is well, and justice is being served on these third parties. You're receiving justice on behalf of what these third parties did. In the challenge position, we've got kin, but we've got relationship ending. So your relationship with this kin that's into these third party enemy crap things, it's over. They want to escape. But they're out of time. They got to try the old-fashioned way to snatch you back, I guess. Because you were able to preserve yourself throughout this fraud, throughout this trickery, through this betrayal. We got gossip. You don't care what people think. This card says, I'm afraid of what other people will think, but you don't care. You don't care what anybody thinks about this. It's plain up trickery, and you had to freaking survive it. These men, these religious men, and their third wheel enemies coming after you. Arcana, sovereign being, Arcana, sovereign leader. The spell broke. You are now seen. People can see you for who you are, and they got to come in and they got to try to unalive you again and knock you out of the system and try to assume your identity and trick people into thinking that they are you, like they have in previous cycles. And you can see the evidence of it because everything around you is suffering, right? So you know that whoever is in these positions is not the nurturer. And you got these absent fathers here trying to negotiate, trying to get it together because they're facing justice. These dark religious people or whatever you want to call it, I don't know. They want forgiveness. Justice is here. The law of cause and effect. And I don't know. I don't know what kind of religion it is. It's just a religious card. I'm just saying religion because it says religion. And it's upside down, so I don't know. It could be a dark religion. We got neglected. They failed to give you what you needed. They could have been appointed to protect you, and instead they may have failed to give you what you needed. They're undergoing a painful ending. They want to fix the connection. They're invisible. They're spying on you. They have plans to come forward and meet with you. They're guilty. And they're feeling the pain from the damage they've caused. They've been separated from you. They need to come back in and and attach themselves to you. So this player is going to come in and they're going to say, hey, let's work together. They're going to try to bind themselves to you in some project because they want to imprison you and have your home and your things. So, and I've heard talk of some of these jackwagons, they talk these walk-ins, unaliving somebody in the most gentle way so that they can assume the body. Basically, is how they do it. So this player is wanting to come forward and do that. Because but they're going to make mistakes. See, they're in disagreement. They feel like you should understand how they feel. Like you don't care. At least maybe you don't care. I don't care. What does it matter? You just want to, it's like, just get off, get out, and they're making mistakes. So they're in disagreement about what's going on. This player wants to come forward and take advantage of your financial opportunity. They wish they could right their wrongs. They're like, hey, I need you to understand how I feel. I wish I could take it all back. But the hope is that they wind up binding you and having your house and your things. That's the hope. They're going to get what they gave. The law of cause and effect. They're going to receive what they gave. Justice is here, the law of cause and effect. They're going to be restricted. They're going to be bound and restricted from a home, from having a home, and from having things. And that's reciprocity. That's what they did to you. They put you in a 10 of swords, and they put you in an 8 of swords. And then they did all of this while you were in that state. Yeah, they're getting restricted. Justice, the law of cause and effect, is that they are being restricted from having a home and from having things. And that's reciprocity. They're not going to have a love relationship. The Ouija board spiritual practices that they've been doing with this fashion here have backfired onto them. Pride. They're in pride. They let their pride get in the way of you and your self-love. You're two very different beings. You chose the path of self-love. They chose the path of pride and ego and theft and whatever else. These third party, the filthy, they chose the other path. And now they want to come and take you out and assume your role because you chose the right path. So they don't want you to have it. They want to come and take it from you. It's like, oh my God, I chose the wrong thing. Oh, that person chose right. Let me go walk into their body and assume the life. They're feeling your absence. They feel like part of them is missing without you. Well, it was never theirs. They were siphoning off of you, feeding off of you like little vampires. And now that they've been separated off you, of course they feel like something's missing. You were their supply. Because this is their energy here. And you are the sun. So they're chasing after you. They want to escape. They're remembering all of the laughs, all of the fun that they were having trying to destroy you. Trying to assume you, assimilate you or whatever into themselves. They don't know what to do because they're hurting from the damage they've caused. You never gave up hope on your reunion. The truth is revealed. You are responsible and you're coming into a situation of equal give and take, reciprocity, where your financial and emotional needs will be taken care of. And these ones are in regret about your commitment. Because there is an understanding of what has been happening here. And your other wants to hear your voice. Somebody wants to hear your voice. Everybody wants to hear your voice. Those who want you back and those in the forward direction that you're moving. So there's desperation. Because what once was your 10 of swords, 8 of swords predicament, the 7 of swords predicament, and 2 of the lovers, so you were alone. These ones had you in a 10 of swords, they had you in an 8 of swords, and while you were in that space, they were betraying you, stealing from you, lying on you, doing all kinds of trickery and illusions regarding you, committing fraud against you. You get to leave that. You get to go on and move away. Done. They chose pride and whatever this third party thing is, and you chose self-love. And you're still trying to heal. But you are the sun, shining brightly, and all is well. There is a rebirth here, and that's justice. Success. You know that there's no greater goal than to love. Oh dear. Sorry. So you are the sun. You are grateful. Attitude of gratitude. You're thankful for everything. The little things, the big things. The things that the world passes by without even noticing. You are grateful for. You possess gifts of the soul that benefit you and others. A healthy self-esteem. These third world enemies, they're receiving justice. They're in grief. And they don't know what to do. They're out of time. This kin, whoever this family is, they're out of time and you're leaving them. Their relationship is over. You're releasing that baggage. And you're at peace. You choose peace. You choose self-preservation. You choose self-love. You choose to get your shine on and just bling and like don't be casting no clouds in my freaking blue skies. So, and you don't care what anybody thinks about it. Forgiveness. They want your forgiveness, but forgiveness is just permission to continue being in your space, doing whatever it is they want to do. And forgiveness is yours too. They want forgiveness for being absent, for not supporting you, for not giving you what you needed. And this could be that they didn't teach you. These religious people or whoever that was left in charge of the spiritual health and well-being of the populace, they failed miserably at their job. They failed to give the people what they needed when it comes to maintaining healthy status and relationship with the Most High God. Look at the world right now. You can see they were all about, gold goblets and crap. They couldn't cause you a failure. They couldn't cause you a failure. They wanted you to be shunned by the Most High God. They wanted the Most High God to see you as this broken, shadowy reflection, unworthy and guilty. That's what they wanted you to be seen as. They bound you. They bound you here. They stabbed 10 swords in you. They stole everything, your light, your essence, your vitality. They drained you of your energy so that your light wouldn't be on when the Most High came back. You know how the Bible says, keep your lantern lit? They drained you and wore your energy like a freaking coat, and they were thinking that they were gonna pull one over on you, but here you are shining anyway. You were able to get away. And it's over. You're at peace. Wow, what a... It's so wild to think that this mentality is even possible, because they are pride and here you are, empathy. The prideful neglected those with empathy. The prideful neglected those with empathy. You cared, the people cared very much about God, but those who were supposed to protect the soul and make sure that that connection was maintained in a healthy manner, they wanted you to fail. They wanted the people to be rejected by the Most High. They wanted them to be drug addicts, prostitutes. They wanted them to hate themselves and become used to hurting themselves on the regular as an habitual pattern. And they programmed the populace in all areas of this globe to do just that. Now they're having a painful ending. Yeah. Death. Painful ending. Ten of Swords, death. Invisible wise guy. But we've got love here. I don't know. Does love take out the wise guy? Or maybe there's a death to love for this wise guy. There's a death to love for this wise guy. The wise guy doesn't get love. They want to move forward. They're searching so they want to move forward with the Three of Wands in the upright. They want to get an enterprise going. The Hermit here is shining a light, soul searching, wisdom seeking. They want to come and get connected to this arcana, or maybe they're praying. They've been found guilty. They might be praying. That's death. That's death. That's a Ten of Swords death. To the wise guy, okay, that's a death. That is a Ten of Swords death to the wise guy who's being made invisible. Religion in the reverse. Pride neglected to give you what you needed. Those who love, those who feel, there's empathy here. Justice, empathy. The Most High sees the truth, of course. The illusion didn't work. The envious tried to cast an illusion and trick the Most High. That's wild that they would actually attempt that. And you know, they were using the energy of you. Of the arcana. The children, those who were born, the youth, the children, those who couldn't defend themselves but who had a powerful essence and energy. They were using that energy in a most profound way to cast an illusion, and it's over. The illusion is over. It's busted, and apparently they don't have the energy right at this time to continue that illusion or whatever, because the Most High God's here. He's not happy. Oh my gosh, the family. What they've done to the family. The family of love, the family of light. So you're in abundance. So they were siphoning the abundance out of the arcana. They're not friends. We're not offering friendship. They made mistakes. They're disagreeing about how you feel. They're disagreeing about your financial opportunity, about your skill development. Maybe the skills that you developed while in this space, while in this Ten of Swords space being bound, you developed a lot of skills. You had to heal. You had to free yourself. You had to manage the burden with nothing because they took everything you had. Doubt. There's no doubt. There's no doubt about reciprocity. There's no doubt here about what's going on. Lovers in the reverse. The Ouija board backfired. Couldn't get this prideful ego person, couldn't cast a love spell. So lovers in the reverse, Ouija board in the reverse. So whatever spirits they were working with or whatever, it didn't work. And you're still here loving yourself. You love you. Health. This ego person, their health is failing. They might be having a health problem. They need to accept the things they cannot change. You are about relationships that serve the higher good. And you've got your freedom. And because you have your freedom, they're in fear. Because you have grown and expanded in consciousness and awareness. Looking at the lighter side of life. Entering into your purpose. And it could very well be that you are casting judgment here. And they need to surrender their need to control. There is a change happening. You are here in service, restoring balance. Justice. Justice. Delivered by the sun. So you have an attitude of gratitude. You have a healthy self-esteem. You are the sun. And justice is being served. You've got the third wheel enemies here. They don't know what to do, and they are in grief. We got message in the reverse. They're trying to hide a message. They didn't get the message. Challenge is you are moving on. You're leaving them behind. You are at peace. You're leaving these kin behind. Whatever this family is, you're leaving them behind. And it's too late for them to take any action. In the beginning, I thought, that's why I love clarifying with multiple decks. It's so great how it pulls out these details. So in the subconscious, these people, you were in this Ten of Swords, and they were stealing from you, and they thought for sure that they drained you of energy, lived in your house, spent all your money, not thinking you were ever going to survive, but you did because you maintained your peace, you maintained your sense of gratitude, you stayed thankful for even the smallest gift, even if it was just being able to stretch without pain. For a moment. You got to choose stuff. You got your distant horizons here. This could be a wish come true. And sometimes this is. It's like a skyship. You're going places. You're going places. Wish come true on the distant horizons. So these ones who were tricking you, they were expecting your great fortune. But you were coming into that because you were able to preserve yourself. You don't care what anybody thinks about this. These ones want your forgiveness because there's a coffin. It's over. You were able to preserve yourself, and now you're expecting a great fortune. This whole community is going in a coffin. A whole community. You're an official person. So there's negotiations. Balance is being restored. These absent fathers, or this religion, whoever this was, they were supposed to. It's religion in the reverse. They're prideful, and they neglected to give you what you needed. They were supposed to be in caretaking the children of light. And instead, they drained them of their essence and their wealth and left them in suffering. And they meant to do it this time too. Boy, oh yes, they meant to do it this time too. But you survived. And now they get to go in the coffin because you're with your lover. They're in despair because you're innocent. You're innocent. Whatever they were trying to, and that's in the court. Innocent in the eyes of the court. This isn't just somebody's random opinion. So there's a change. Because you are here in courtship and marriage, and it could be, and this lover. So it could be that there's a change in relationship, in courtship, in the way relationship is done or partnership is done. There's a change in the way that this is done. Where did that go? Yeah. There's a change in the way that this is done. Because third party, situations just aren't healthy. It's just not healthy. For any stretch of the body or imagination or energy, that doesn't tend the garden well at all. To pollute the waters like that. And the body is mostly water. I mean, some sites say it's like 70% water. The body is. So, you're mostly water, and that's why, drinking water is so important. You got to flush the waters. You got to flush the system. You got to keep it. You don't want no still waters. You don't want no mosquito larvae or anything hanging out. Triumph. Triumph. Sun. Justice. Triumph. They don't know what to do because they're bound to their commitments. They're in grief. These third world enemies bound themselves to a whole lot of commitments, thinking that they were actually binding you, but that's not the way it went down. This whole kin is out of time. They want to apologize. They're furious because you gain. You won. You're the king or queen of that mountain. And they're out of time. These kin are out of time. They're furious. This community is in a coffin here. They want your forgiveness. Now they don't care what anybody's thinking. They were expecting your great fortune, but you were able to preserve yourself throughout this abuse. They've been stopped. They've been stopped. They couldn't cause you a failure. They want your forgiveness. There's negotiations, weighing their options. Balance is being restored. Justice is being enacted. We've got, these ones, this religion in the reverse, who's prideful, who neglected to give you what you needed. They thought that was the great idea. They thought you were open to see, you're a person, an empathic person, a person of empathy. You feel deeply. You're a special being, and these ones thought it was a great idea to neglect you. You, a representative of unconditional love, they thought it was a great idea to neglect you and not give you anything that you needed, including spiritual knowledge or support. These ones cut you off in a big way and then set you up for failure, and you refused. I refuse to fail. You may not have known what your purpose was, but you weren't going to give up. So you've got a Ten of Swords here with the Death card for the Wiseguy, and there's the Invisible card as well. So the Invisible, Death, and the Ten of Swords, painful ending. Something's happening to this Wiseguy. It has something to do with religion. Mask where fell into a trap. Mask where fell into a trap. They're invisible. So you're moving forward. Love is moving forward. You're moving forward in love. Your light is on. You are Arcana, an abundant, limitless being. This person, this Wiseguy, that's in the near future, that's having a painful ending, a death, an invisible mask where what fell into his trap, they're guilty, and they are feeling the pain from the damage they've caused. I don't know what they're going through, but you are love. You are abundant, limitless being. You are Arcana. You are moving forward away from this. This is wild. You're relaxed. You're relaxed. And these ones are in fright. You're having a financial opportunity, or you may be learning some new skills. This player is in disagreement, thinking you need to understand how they feel. They made mistakes. They're not your friend. They are frightened. They're in an Eight of Swords energy, feeling isolated. So you're developing skills. You've got a manifestation. You've got your home, your things, equal give and take, so you have no doubt. This person who's frightened, this player who is in disagreement about your opportunity, they're restricted from your home, from your things, from your space. They're being restricted, they're being bound, they're being held back. They cannot come and bother you. There's death here. Painful ending, Ten of Swords, invisible, Wiseguy, mask where fell into a trap. That's good news. So you don't have anything to worry about? Like in the beginning of the read, I thought maybe you did, but that doesn't appear to be the case. You're all calm, cool, and collected, relaxing at home. And these ones are you're detached from these third wheel enemies. They're being detached. The Ouija board, whatever they were doing with the Ouija board, it's got them all kinds of frightened. These prideful people, their health is failing them, and you are still here trying to heal. And you are no longer suffering natural disasters in any form. You've got some nice, clear, calm waters. Some nice, clear, calm waters in your home, your temple, your house of flesh. You got calm, clear waters. You're loving yourself. You're still healing. You're not suffering any natural disasters. Nobody's coming in to traumatize you with any unexpected, thing. There's evidence of what's been going on. There's an investigation, an ongoing investigation, and you are okay. There's acceptance. You are okay. There's acceptance, harmony, stability, and you have received a promise. You are a gift. You don't have to worry about it. And these ones are all stressed out in the head, in the imagination. They're stressing out. So they're having the Ouija board is in the reverse. So whatever they did, they're frightened. So they're stressed out here in the imagination. So that's the mental body. And then you got this. And then you got this, bound to commitments. And I know it's scary. I know it is because, at one time they were successful. So I have the experience. But I also have alliances, as do you. And these ones are overloaded. Because you have support. And it's the scheduled time. It's good news. Somebody was tempted by your vitality, by your essence. They were persuaded to try to destroy your family tree, to try to overtake your family tree, to try to do whatever, to steal your creativity. But now they have to get ready for homelessness and nightmares. You've already lived through it, and now you're coming into your mega projects, your investments, your real estate, and that's fate. Because you are the blessing. And this is the end of curses. This is the end of the curse that they daydreamed about robbing you. That's good news. Triumph. Son, rebirth, all is well. I'm so happy to see. I mean, I was worried there in the beginning there. I was kind of worried because it looked like that, in the lens that's being looked through, it looked like that they were going to come forward and try to get that, but no. It's like this player is in the environment in complete disagreement, understanding that they made mistakes. They're not your friend and they're frightened. And it's like it's like they're in the environment watching you develop new skills and come into a financial opportunity. It's like they're watching you ambitious, achieving your desires. with love. It's weird how that would throw them for a loop, a mental loop like that. Reunion. Reunion. You've got the sun here. Triumph. Reunion. Justice. We've got message in the reversed. So this could mean to me that in this system, they're not getting good news. Third wheel enemies, don't know what to do. They're in grief. They're bound to their commitments. The justice system is holding them responsible for the contracts that they agreed to while trying to steal your vitality and disrupt your new cycle with your upcoming union and family tree. Scholar. Furious. Out of time. This family. You gained. This is the conclusion. You are king and queen of the that mountain. You're going on an adventure. It could be you're going to travel. You're leaving that baggage behind here. Transitioning on with the Six of Swords. You are at peace. You've got your Chariot here. On the distant horizons. Could be a wish come true. You've got House. These ones were burdening you while betraying you at the same time. A sweetheart. A sweetheart. And they had expectations of stealing your great fortune, your vitality, your life force, your life path, your personality. And they've been stopped. They want your forgiveness. A whole community is going in the coffin. There is a wedding here. Consistency. So because you were consistent in your self-care and your self-love and maintaining your inner peace and ensuring that your light didn't go out, you focused, you did the inner work, you kept it on, you kept doing your thing, and you kept love alive. Even when all of these folks wanted you it just to die already, you know? You're like, no. They couldn't cause you a failure. You were too steady. They want your forgiveness. The Lord is here. Delivering justice. We got religion in the reverse. He's flipping religion on its head. Pride. Who neglected the sweethearts and their children. He sees both sides of this situation, and he sees how they thought it was a great idea to neglect and fail to give the sweethearts and their children what they needed. To try to pry unconditional love out of their homes, out of their marriages. Priest. Yeah, priest. So you got religion in the reverse and you got priest in the reverse. The Lord's here flipping them up on the side. And there's no more waiting. There's no more waiting. Thief. So we got thief in a ten of swords energy here in the near future. We've got death. We've got Wiseguy, being made invisible, mask wearer, pretender, fell into a trap. You're moving forward. Love is moving forward. The Hermit is here. The light is on. So if your light is on, you're moving forward. You're in love. You're in a relaxed and tranquil and calm state of mind. You're an abundant, limitless being. You can manifest whatever you desire in this physical reality. You are arcana. Arcana. You are seen as arcana. Those who are guilty of causing you pain are in melancholy. They're sad. Because you're getting a financial opportunity and you've gained skills and you're going to learn new skills. You have a great ambition and desire. This player is in disagreements about that. They think you should worry about them. Don't think about yourself. Worry about me. But they made mistakes and they're frightened because they're not your friend. And it doesn't look like you care too much about what happens to them because you're done. You're leaving that baggage behind. You're ending that relationship. You've triumphed over it. It's none of your affair anymore. You've turned your back on it. But they keep wanting to make it your business. So you got a letter, or there you might be getting a letter, you might be getting a letter come to your house. Or maybe you're getting news about a house. Maybe somebody's sending a letter to your house. You might be getting news about a house. Somebody is restricted and from your home. They're restricted from your home. They're restricted from your things. You are calm. You have alliances. They are trustworthy. They are honest. And there's reciprocity here. So there's an equal give and take. There is no doubt here. Yeah, you've got protection regarding your home. This player this player is in a trap, and there's a 10 of Swords, a Death, and an invisible card here. So you don't have anything to worry about. You're moving forward in love as an abundant, limitless being, Arcana. Love. Love. So the prideful people who are using the Ouija board or working with spirits or darker spirits to disrupt the health and well-being of partnerships, of love unions, they're like being detached from the lovers, from love unions. Their health is failing. They're very prideful. It could be that whatever agreements, whatever contracts that they agreed to while doing this, they're bound to it. They're bound. Oh God, on the bottom. Oh. Okay, and you are full of self-love. You are not in any natural disasters. You don't have any reason to worry about surviving. You're seen as innocent and faithful. Love material. Happy. You're happy. Somebody wants to be your lover or somebody loves you. You're seen as a highly valuable person. You're an abundant, limitless being. You're seen as innocent and faithful and happy. You're authentic all the way, and you're a sweetheart. So you could have, your moments like everybody does, but you're very constant. You're not out here saying, I'm going to be, Miss Elite today and Miss Gardner tomorrow. You're just out there doing you, whatever that looks like for the day or for the moment in the day or whatever that is. And people are in sorrow. This soldier is in sorrow because they're sick and they're going to prison. This widower is sick over a message, a foe. People are talking about this gift. An old woman is sighing. A false old woman is sighing. All up in their thoughts about your happiness and your hope. The pleasure seekers are going on a journey. The haughty pleasure seekers are going on a journey. Those who are enemies of friends. You know, it's weird to me. Those who are enemies of friends. You know, I mean, you go out and you make a friend, and then that friend steals from you or something. It's weird to me. I've lived a number of years, so I've had quite a number of experiences regarding people and personalities on different levels in life, and it's just weird how sometimes you would think that you were friends with somebody, and then as soon as they became your roommate, you realized that they were your enemy. It's the weirdest thing. So anyway, you know, that's kind of how things got steered in this environment that we were in, you know. But you never gave up hope. I hope this read clarifies something that you already intuitively know. And I will see you on the next one, everybody. Thanks. Bye.